Today I'm coming, man, I'm gonna rip you guys today. I'm good. You're gonna, tomorrow morning or tonight, you're gonna be calling Bobby, Billy, Tommy, Joey. Man, this guy today gave a watch market that knocked my socks off and blew my hair back. Unbelievable. Our next watch is a Rolex GMT, white gold. The Pepsi meteorite dial. Meteorite dial. This watch at one moment was over $85,000 in the Corona era. $85,000, and there was people, man. They got a second mortgage on their house to get this watch because they told them it was going to go all the way up to $300,000. All the way up, ladies. This is an embarrassment, ladies and gentlemen. You should all be embarrassed that you have to come and hear this watch market update from me and sweet Kino just went this to me. Unbelievable, that sweet kid Kino. And ladies and gentlemen, this is unbelievable. With the beautiful dial, meteorite dial. This is incredible, And I'm going to tell you, ladies and gentlemen, I mean this from the bottom of my heart. You guys do whatever you want. But the price of that watch, the retail price is $45,200, Unbelievable, this watch. Unbelievable. And I'm going to have to tell you, ladies and gentlemen, you do whatever you want. You do whatever you want. But don't pay for that meteorite. You guys ready? You guys really are ready for this? Don't pay for that watch more. $45,200 is the retail price. Don't pay for that watch more than $44,500. And we're talking about used slider condition material watches in this channel. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to tell you about another watch. This watch at one moment went all the way up to $35,000. $35,000. We're talking about a Rolex. Stainless steel. Oyster bracelet. I'm going to give you a hint. 42 millimeter. 42. Unbelievable looking time machine. Nobody knows what I'm talking about? Beautiful. Perfect. This watch went all the way up. Kino, subió para arriba. Subió para arriba. It went all the way up. 42 millimeter. I'm talking about a Rolex Sky-Dweller oyster bracelet. Unbelievable time machine. Reference number 326954 with a retail price of $15,650. Has a blue dial, a Sky-Dweller. It was over $35,000. I'm telling you, today I'm on fire. The blue dial, Flip. The blue dial. Blue. Azul. Azure. Azul. But this is not, you know what I'm saying? This is, when it was out there, people were going bananas, papi. There was a bunch of crumb bums, with all their coins, They took their children's piggy bank to buy this watch because they wanted it. They were telling them that this watch was the biggest thing ever. The Sky-Dweller, And I'm going to tell you, I already told you the retail price, $15,650. The Sky-Dweller. And I'm going to tell you, ladies and gentlemen, you ready for this? Don't pay for that Rolex Sky-Dweller blue dial oyster bracelet. Oyster bracelet, don't pay more than $17,500 in dumping. Watch market is dead, ladies and gentlemen. Esto está jodido, papi. There's no money out there, papa. No hay dinero, papi. Our next watch is an unbelievable watch that you guys are going to go, wow. This watch, when it came out last year, I told Sweet Kid Kino, we were on vacation. I said, I can't believe this is the best thing that Rolex could have done this year in Watches and Wonders in Geneva. They were talking about the Pepsi getting discontinued, which it didn't get discontinued. Kino was wrong, and I was right. I told them that it wasn't going to get discontinued. But these people, the best thing they did last year was producing the Rolex stainless steel Bruce Wayne, with the black ceramic bezel and gray in it, Sweet Kid Kino's unbelievable, that Sweet Kid Kino. But, last year he messed up thinking that they were going to discontinue the Pepsi, Unbelievable. And ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to tell you, this watch is not the one with the oyster bracelet. This is the one with the Jubilee, the heavy hitter one, the one that all of you want. And ladies and gentlemen, this is a watch that has been offered to Sweet Kid Kino, because Kino es de la calle. Kino's from the streets. You know, he's from the streets, and he's the whole day wheeling and dealing and hanging out in the corners, you know, with a Schaefer beer. Unbelievable. It's true. Kino, yo no dije nada malo. Yo me estoy haciendo un chiste para que ellos se rían, pero yo no dije nada malo de ti. Yo dije que tú eres buena gente. So, ladies and gentlemen, the best thing that last year they did at Watches and Wonders in Geneva was a Rolex GMT Bruce Wayne with a Jubilee bracelet. Unbelievable. The retail price of this watch, ladies and gentlemen, you're not going to believe this, is $10,800. And when it was first released last year, the one that we're first showing was the one with the oyster bracelet. It was selling for $35,000. $35,000 right off the bat. $10,800 to retail, $35,000 if you want it. And a bunch of Muppet boiler room secondary gray watch market channels and dealers had that watch. But Kino and me, we can only get this, you know? You get that and that's it, you know? That's all. We can't give it to you. We're gonna give it to our pals the back door way. The back door way, you know? Unbelievable, these people. Unbelievable. So, ladies and gentlemen, we're talking about the one with the Jubilee band now. Jubilee. $10,800. How much do you think I'm going to tell you for this watch that we have been offered brand new, 2025, Jubilee, Bruce Wayne? Does anybody know what I'm going to say, what to pay for this watch? But I'm going to tell you, ladies and gentlemen, don't pay for that Bruce Wayne with a Jubilee bracelet, you know, GMT from last year from Geneva. Ladies and gentlemen, you do whatever you want. You do whatever you want, but don't pay more than $15,800. And ¡bam! We're talking about a brand new 2025. La situación está jodida, papi. La situación está jodida. I'm the only one that's doing this, ladies and gentlemen. And what do we get in return? Eso es así, Kino, que vamos a hacer, papi. We do this because we like to do it, Kino, because we want to help them out. We saw too many of you get burned, man. We seen too many people of you getting burned. There's people that gone to my friend's pawn shop with a watch they pay $60,000 and have to pawn it for $20,000. And most of the time, ladies and gentlemen, that watch will stay behind en la casa de empeño, like Flip said. They will lose the watch. You know, it's hard, man. It's hard. Times are tough. You do whatever you want with your money. It's your money. You do whatever you want. Ladies and gentlemen, this watch that I'm going to talk to you about, I talk about even about my watches, the ones that I have. I'm going to talk about a watch that I have because I even talk about myself. The watches that I buy is because I like them. I have fun with them. You know, I like them. And I bought this watch a couple of years ago. I bought it from my Rolex AD. And the watch that I'm going to talk to you about is a Rolex GMT. It's fully rose gold. Fully rose gold. Listen and learn, ladies and gentlemen, so you don't get flim flam and fleeced. I'm talking about a watch that I am an owner of that watch. I have that watch. I have it in a safe deposit box in a bank. And whenever I want, I go open the bank, I put it on, I put it for a couple of days, and I put it back, right? So my AD called me up, and I bought that watch at that time for $41,000. $41,000. Well, 2 years come now, which is now 2 years, and the retail price of that watch is $45,000. $45,000 is the retail price. I paid 41. It's 45 today. 45 today. This is a beautiful root beer, you know, rose gold root beer. Beautiful watch, ladies and gentlemen. Esto está jodido, papi. Esto está jodido. No hay chavo en la calle, papá. Guarde su dinero. Save your money, guys. Things are bad, man. Things are bad. You're going to hear this now. I paid 41 and today is 45. You know, with all the increases of the watch market of Rolex in the last 2 years. You know, the increases 2, 3, 5, 7, 8, 14%. You know, all that good stuff. I don't care. I'm going to tell you how it is. I'm going to tell you that the watch market is dead. These guys are spooks. You know what a spook is? They're spooking, you know, trying to see what's going on. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, don't pay for that beautiful Rolex root beer, fully rose gold. This watch, at one moment, ladies and gentlemen, it was over, ready for this? It was over $65,000, ladies and gentlemen. Que penoso. This is very sad, man. I'm going to tell you what, you know, what I pay and where is that. And ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to have to tell you the truth and nothing but the truth. Don't pay for that root beer GMT 40 millimeter, reference number 126715 CHNR, rose gold, 45,000 retail price. Don't pay. Don't pay more than $32,000 and how much did I pay? We're gonna stay with the root beer. There's another root beer, Rolex root beer. Two-tone, you know, rose gold with stainless steel, 40 millimeter. Unbelievable, this watch. Ladies and gentlemen, I tell you always, and I will keep on telling you always, back in my day, and I'm gonna be honest, I don't wanna hurt nobody's feeling. And today, in my day, a two-tone watch, to me and to many of my friends out there, those watches will call dogs with fleas. A two-tone watch. But this watch that I'm talking about, went all the way up. All the way up. You ready for this? It went all the way up to $35,000. A two-tone rose gold stainless steel root beer GMT. Unbelievable, ladies and gentlemen. Ladies and gentlemen, the retail price of this watch is unbelievable. The retail price of this watch is $17,500 plus your taxes. And ladies and gentlemen, you do whatever you want. You do whatever you want. You do whatever you want. This is disgusting. And we're talking about used slider condition. And I'm going to tell you, don't pay for that root beer. For that root beer, stainless steel and rose gold. Retail price $17,500. You ready? You ready? Don't pay for that root beer more than $15,000 and dumping! Uno más. Dumping! You do whatever you want. La situación está jodida. There's no money out there. You do whatever you want. You do whatever you want. Ladies and gentlemen, a couple of months ago, I say 3 months ago, a Patek Philippe new watch model came out. It's called the Cubitus. Unbelievable, that Cubitus. They made them in 3 different, you know, stainless steel and rose gold, platinum with a I call it a blue jean strap, you know? And we're going to be talking about the platinum one. We're talking about the Cubitus Platinum. You know, to you platinum fans out there of the Cubitus, in this watch, when it was first released, if anybody knows or is going to disagree with me, please put it up there. But this watch, when it was first released, these Muppet Boiler Room secondary gray watch market channels and dealers tuvieron la gandinga to say that watch was over $300,000. Right off the bat, you know? Right off the bat, you know? Like the horses, when they come out of the gates, ching! $300,000. Patek Philippe Cubitus, 45 millimeter. Unbelievable. Platinum. And they were hoodwinking people out there like you won't believe it. Let me tell you something, because you know in this channel, I say it like it is. The showcases of that model were the stainless steel one with the green dial and the one with stainless steel with rose gold and the blue dial. There was all that. But this one, they were hiding it away. They were hiding it away because they were ashamed. They were ashamed. They were talking $300,000 for that Patek Cubitus Platinum with the blue jean dial, a new one, unbelievable. The reference number, if you need the reference number, we'll give it to you. It's the 5822 Platinum with a retail price, ladies and gentlemen, of $88,300. I repeat, retail price, $88,300, plus your taxes. This watch will have a price tag when you take it out of the showroom of $95,000. $95,000. And remember, they're asking for this watch $300,000. My students, Kino, they don't know about this kind of stuff. And I'm going to tell you, ladies and gentlemen, since much of you don't know about this Patek Cubitus, retail price $88,300. Don't pay for that watch. I mean, you do whatever you want, but don't pay for that watch more than $132,000, and it is dropping, Ladies and gentlemen, I have one here, another watch here that's gonna blow your mind away. And I've been talking about this watch for the last month. Every time I do a live stream or every other one that I do, I talk about this watch. We're talking about the Audemars Piguet Royal Oak. Unbelievable, this watch, you know, with the marble green dial. You know, like a superhero marble green dial. Reference number 16202 Platinum, you know. This is a monster watch. Ladies and gentlemen, when I will go to the show, to the Miami show or to the Orlando show, this watch, people would, around the table, they wanted to see who was the person that was going to give away the $700,000 for this watch. You heard that right. $700,000. Audemars Piguet Royal Oak, ultra thin. Unbelievable time machine. Unbelievable looking time machine. And ladies and gentlemen, at one moment, it was over $750,000. Then it went down to $600,000. And then it went down to, it just kept on going down. And I'm still thinking of that person it was in the Orlando show. People made around. They went around him to see who this man was that was paying for this watch that amount of money. You know, they wanted to see who is this person, who is this crumb bum that's paying so much money. You know, ladies and gentlemen, it went down to 500, and then it went down to 375. This is an unbelievable AP Royal Oak Ultra Thin. You know, it's an unbelievable reference number 16202 Platinum 39 millimeter retail price. Here it is, ladies and gentlemen, the retail price. You ready for this? You're ready for this? Unbelievable. This is crazy. $114,000 is the retail price. And that man in the Orlando show, you know, he pressed the button for $700,000 because they were telling him that watch was going to be over $1 million. Over $1 million with a marble green dial. Ladies and gentlemen, this is not no bullshit here. This is square business. This is square business. You know, I'm coming out of character. I'm not supposed to talk like that to you guys. Ladies and gentlemen, this is for real. This is no BS. This was a giant. This guy was Godzilla. This guy was colossal. This guy was a mammoth. You have to have nerves of steel to push a button and send $700,000. You're not going to believe this, but I'm going to tell you, don't pay for that beautiful AP Marvel Green Dial Platinum 16202. Don't pay, and I mean don't pay more. Incredible, bro. Qué locura, brother. Qué locura. Qué locura. Qué locura. Don't pay more than $147,000 in dropping. Dropping. Dropping with one hand. Dropping with one hand. Dropping. And my logo. My logo. My logo. You do whatever you want. You do whatever you want, ladies and gentlemen. Our next watch is a Patek Philippe white gold with a denim dial. denim strap. When this watch was released, you could have seen those people, flapping, jumping around the Muppet Boiler Room, Deputy Droopy Butthole Eyes with the Tweety Bird haircut and his sidekick, Jiminy Cricket with the Chia Pet spray can hair, jumping around. The Walrus Fat Bastard, the two Jehovah Witness brothers, Big Pun and Heavy D. Unbelievable. They were all there. Unbelievable. They were jumping all over the place. It's incredible, this watch. And off the bat, they were saying again, because they're the ones, they're the ones they grease up. Grease up those websites. They put prices up. They grease them up, They grease them up so they can do this to you. So they can do this to you, just in case you missed it. They grease them up. And I'm telling you, this is the Patek Philippe Nautilus. White gold, $59.80. White gold, blue denim dial, blue denim strap. And they were saying off the bat, this is a $275,000 watch, And ladies and gentlemen, when you have a lot of money and you're rich and you have deep, 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 deep pockets, and you listen to these flim-flammers, you're big, you don't care. You say, this guy says it's going to be 275. I'm going to buy it because this is a monster watch. And people get caught. They get caught. But they don't care because they have too much money. They don't care. But like Sweet Kikino, for me, we lo jodimos, papi. I don't know about you guys. Maybe you guys have the same deep pockets as those rich people, but they don't pay more than $158,000 in. Dropping. Uno más. It's still dropping. Dropping. Yo no creo. ¿Tú crees? Dropping. I'm letting you know. The watch market is dead and nobody's buying watches. This is my best watch market update of 2025. This is what, the third month of the year? A ver. Enero, febrero, marzo. This is the third month of the year. This is the best watch market update. I'm blowing your hair back, ladies and gentlemen. I'm blowing your socks off and blowing your hair back. This is unbelievable. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to talk to you about a watch that they only produce 30 of these time machines. 30 of these time machines. 30, not 300, not 3,000, 30. And we're talking about the Richard Mille. Richard Mille. Here it goes. Richard Mille watches are dead in water. Dead. This is a mammoth, according to Richard Mille fans, because you have a club of Richard Mille fans and they love Richard Mille. And there's no doubt these people do unbelievable craftsmanship on their movements and all that stuff, for playing golf, and you hit the golf ball and with the stick and, it has unbelievable stabilization, unbelievable, those words they use, NTP, STP, all that stuff, those materials they use, it's unbelievable. But it's unbelievable, this watch, 30 pieces. And ladies and gentlemen, if you are aware of a golfer by the name of Bubba Watson, this is the RM055. This is the Asia edition. Adición de los chinos, Asia, allá los chinos. Claro, de allá de la China. Donde está el tipo ese, el loco, Rocket Man. No, ese es Corea. Believe this freaking, telling me Rocket Man. Anyway, so there's the Asia edition. 30 pieces around the world. Ladies and gentlemen, this is an embarrassment. I'm not going to tell you the real number that they were selling this watch for, Let's just say over $1 million. Over $1 million. It went all the way up to $1 million. $1 million. And ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to dare myself to tell you, you do whatever you want. But don't pay for that dumpski, We're going to call it the Richard Mille dumpski. Unbelievable. Richard Mille watches are dead. They have become exactly like a line in Cyberstein, like a Jacob, like Hublot. I think Hublot is even better than all those people. But anyway, I gotta put him in that line. Hublot, Frank Mueller. You know, if you're listening to you Richard Mille fans, don't pay for that black ceramic. This is not the white one. This is black ceramic. You know, with gold accents, you know, the push buttons and all that stuff, you know. That's all black ceramic and, you know, gold on the pushes. You know, gold, you know, rose gold. Unbelievable. People were going nuts for that watch. And I'm going to tell you, ladies and gentlemen, you do whatever you want, but don't pay for that watch. You do whatever you want, but don't pay for that watch more than $243,000. And nah. Like I said, look, you know, está muerto. Next watch is a Patek Philippe Aquanaut, 5968. Gold with a blue dial with a 42.2 millimeter casing. Retail price $78,240. Chronograph. This watch was all the way up to $250,000. $250,000. In that Corona era, you know? That Corona, you know, Corona beer era. You know, we use the word here, Corona. Corona beer. All the way up, man. $250,000, ladies and gentlemen. Unbelievable. This is an embarrassment. Embarrassment. Retail price $78,240. Beautiful watch. White gold, blue dial. And I'm going to tell you, ladies and gentlemen, you do whatever you want with your children's tuition money. You sacrifice your children's tuition money. You know, you sacrificed it, and that's fine. And you know who else sacrificed, you know, their families' health? You know, that guy, that basketball player, Jordan Michael, you know, he sacrificed his father for fame and fortune. He sacrificed him. We'll talk about that one day. You guys are not ready for that still. He sacrificed his father for fame and fortune. And you guys have been sacrificing your children's tuition money. Don't do it no more. You do whatever you want. I'll leave it there because you guys are not ready for this. Don't pay for that Patek Philippe Aquanaut, 5968, white gold, blue dial, chronograph, retail $78,240. Don't pay more. Don't pay more than $103,000 in a soft one. Soft one. Things are bad out there, ladies and gentlemen. Things are dark. There's no money out there. People are pawning their watches left and right. People are pawning their watches left and right. And then you have all these Muppets, you know, doing live streams. And it's sad. People maintaining people. These Muppet, you know, these Muppet channels, they're going to Geneva on your children's dime. And they're going to be there. They already started already. They're there already. They were there. They're making videos live, drinking champagne, having caviar on your dime. You send them over there. You guys send them over there. Maybe not you guys, but the ones that watch them, you send them over there. You know, you got the fake Italian with the monkey eyebrows and the flat top. You know, he's over there drinking caviar. You know, nice steak dinner, you know, on your dime. It's how it is. They're all over there in Geneva. They're already over there for Watches and Wonder. They're going to be there for a month, a couple of weeks, 3 weeks, all that stuff on your dime. But ladies and gentlemen, I want to talk about an Audemars Piguet Royal Oak, yellow gold, ombre dial. You know? Audemars Piguet Royal Oak, yellow gold with an ombre dial, chronograph. How you like them apples? Not a regular watch. Chrono. 41 millimeter. This is, let me tell you, this is a badass looking time machine. Badass. Badass looking time machine. Ombre dial. Chronograph. Reference number 26240BA. BA. B as in boy. A as in apple. Just in case you don't understand my, you know, just in case. This watch is being sold to us new, unworn. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. New, unworn. Retail price of this watch. This watch, yes, it's a beautiful watch. It is. It is. But this watch, it went all the way up to $275,000, $250,000. It was a machine for the Michiganers, you know, for the strike mans, Michiganers. Believable. $250,000 for this watch. And this is a chronograph with that ombre dial. This is special. Yellow gold with ombre dial with the chrono movement. Pa que vueles. Pa que vuele, papá. So you can fly and take off. Nobody's going to give you a watch market update like no other than Sweet King Kino. He's on fire today. I told him, Kino, esto ha sido brutal, papá. Y le vamos a dar un watch market update a los lambones. You guys are lambones. Ustedes todos son lambones. If you don't know what lambones is, you Google it. You Google it. Esto está jodido, papi. Ladies and gentlemen, don't pay for that AP Royal Oak Yellow Gold Ombre Dial Chronograph. Reference number 26240BA. New, unworn, complete, 41 millimeter. Retail price $78,200. Are you ready for this one? This is your last watch of the night. This is your last watch of the night. I'm going to tell you, ladies and gentlemen, before I sign off, like Mr. Walter Cronkite would say. You know, Walter Cronkite was unbelievable, you know. Don't pay for that AP Royal Oak Ombre chronograph. Don't pay more than $103,000. Dumping. Over $250,000. You're dead. Well, ladies and gentlemen, I really hope you enjoy this watch market update show and you learn something from Sweet Kid Kino. Kino, he does this because he really cares about you people out there, you know? So you guys won't get fleeced and flim-flammed, you know? I'm telling you how it is. You're going to have a lot of people out there, imposters, that try to be like us, but there's only one channel like us. And that's me and Sweet Kid Kino. We're going to give it to you the way it is, Papa. Even if it hurts you, you know? Even if it hurts you, we're going to give it to you. Even if it hurts you, we're going to give it to you. You have the logo, you do whatever you want. All right, guys? We also have a private watch channel and Facebook. Scroll down to, you know, it's an Opus in Time Watches. Scroll down to About, and maybe you can request it. Maybe Samantha and Sweet Kid Kino will let you in. All right, guys? Don't forget to subscribe to our channel and like our video. And ladies and gentlemen, and I mean this, like we say every week, take care and brush your hair. Peace.